Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Real United States video blog. And Merry Christmas. And this is the Fashion Square Mall in downtown Florida. And unfortunately, Santa Claus has just left his chair. Santa needs to take a break now and then. Actually, we see him off in the distance escaping in a go-kart. But I had promised you some of the decorations, so I brought you to the bigger city of Orlando to show you that yes, we do go all out for the decorations here. And I'm gonna ask Bev to go stand over there so we can give you a scale of just how big this nutcracker is. Merry Christmas, Bev. And it's a little different being in Florida than it is in the north because we have, well, palm trees in pots indoors right next to the classic pine, although this is artificial, tree, traditional with Christmas. And again, it's hard to really judge the scale of this, but that's probably about 30 feet tall. You can see here it's next to the escalator, and this structure here is actually the elevator. And go ahead, dear, and walk around there again. We want to give everybody some scale. You could tell from the size of Beverly just how large some of these decorations are that are on the side of the tree. The huge tree is probably, I don't know, 15 feet in diameter. It's at 5 meters. Someday I'm actually going to invest in a Steadicam so I can get these shots a little cleaner without having to walk quite so carefully. But somewhat more festive here. Sorry about the overzoom, but we're going to go up and up and up and up, and all the beautiful decorations here and the faux presents that are here for decoration only, of course, because this is a shopping mall. Hoping Santa comes back. I want to get some footage of Santa. I want to tell him I've been a good boy, even though it isn't true. I'm going to tell him that. He can't possibly keep an eye on me all the time. Yeah. And it's hard to see in this light, but there's these long strings, this double wreath with these long strings of hanging white lights. And we'll see. I'm gonna go backwards up the escalator, send Bev ahead to make sure it's safe, and see if I can get a decent moving shot for you. And here's hoping that I don't fall as I step off. So, swing around the corner here, get some more of the decorations. It's not as highly decorated as I'm used to seeing in many years. And on the other side of her, we're on a bit of a bridge. So I can show you Santa's pavilion, if you will. And like I say, hopefully he'll be back shortly. And there's some more shots of this enormous Christmas tree. And this is an angel, some sort of elf. That's a large mouse. And then at the very top is the classic wooden nutcracker that they've used for a tree topper. And actually quite beautiful architecture if you notice the curved ironwork that's been used here. I'm trying to keep as many people out of the shot as possible. We'll try and come in as close on this as we can. And again, the camera doesn't really do it justice. But these are enormous decorations that they have here. And the long strings, there we go, of white lights. Get a black background here, you can see the long trails of white lights hanging from them. Here we have another decoration, quite large. Again, I'm putting Beverly in the frame here to give you some scale of the enormity of the decorations they use in these malls. That big Mr. Teddy Bear and his little helper buddies. So Bev wants to give him a hug. And it's funny that we associate snow with Christmas time because so much of the world experiences snow. And yet, even though we don't get it here in Florida, we still have, well, snow, or artificial snow, with our Christmas displays.